Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back. Another episode in my path to power, rolling away with this Serie A squad, trying to progress on through divisions. Before we need that, we need to go out and pick up a squad fitness. Better deal than the 150 fitness cards at the current rate. And if I were you guys, I'd be ready to stock up on them with all the packs that are getting opened over the holiday season. It's something that I'm not necessarily good about doing consistently, but I know that I should do it, and I know that I should do better. It's kind of one of those where it's like, well, I don't really want to waste the coins on them right now. I'd rather go ahead and just do it when I need it. But there's two sides to that coin, because you can either waste them right now if you're not doing much trading, have them for the future, or if you are planning on doing some trading, then it's better to keep a hold of your cards and kind of progress that direction. So 4-4-2, was that a French League One side? He's got Lacazette and Cavani up front. Managed to clear this one out. So David Luiz is one of those players again this year I don't see a lot of people use, but he always seems to really put in a shift against me, unless he's coming up against Dybala and some scoop turns, and really my opponent was just sliding unnecessarily. And you'll see him go flying in the desperation tackle, and David Luiz and his afro go flying on by as Dybala slots it away nicely with a finesse shot into the far corner. Let me know if you guys, after the previous episode, and you guys went out and tried out Jeremy Menez as a striker, and let me know what you think if he compares to Dybala, or where those two kind of fall in your striker spectrum. Obviously, Menez center forward. Speeding it up, though, 1-0, the end of this one. So the Naughty Warrior 79 putting up a contest. I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling a little bit with finishing lately. And it's not a good thing to be struggling with in Division 4, because the higher you get up in the divisions, the fewer and fewer chances you're going to get as your opponents get better and better at defending. And when you get those fewer chances, if you got low-rated players, you really have to get high-quality chances, because the likelihood that you're going to be able to convert those is less and less. That's why your high-rated finishers this year are kind of a big deal. So when you come up against Sergio Aguero, you kind of go, oh no, well put together side. He's using Ramirez as a CDM, which I actually think he's really, really good this year. He just kind of pings around everywhere, and there's a super, super nuisance in the midfield. Managed to take this away, though. 14th minute, we're slowly working our way forward. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow versus 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is kind of it always ends up in a funny kind of counterattacking set, because without a doubt, someone's midfield has gone past to the other person's midfield, and it leaves the attacker's midfield ends up getting in front of the defender's midfield, and it leaves these huge countering opportunities. Big Sammy rejected right there about him, and he finds its way to Dybala, and Dybala going to do what he does. Nice little clever creation play. I love the LTRT back up into the scoop turn, and Sami Khedira, why my CDM with stay back while attacking instructions on him is hanging out in the box. I'm still a little bit confused about it, but he's doing what Big Sammy does, and that is creating chances for our team, even though he needs to be staying back a little further. Instructions work for the most part until they don't. That's kind of one of those things. I don't know if any of you guys play around the stock market. I do a little bit as well, and it's like, you know, the market's predictable, and you can follow patterns until you can't. And it's just kind of one of those reminders that it's like, all right, you're really not in that much control. It's Big Sammy, though, MVP this match. 2-0 now off of that, overlapping nicely, and he's got barely got the pace to manage to scoot on by right there. Having him in this squad made me think back. Do you guys remember when he was on the cover of GQ? You guys will have to let me know if you remember that in the comment section down below. But one of you guys at some point, or one of my followers at some point, photoshopped me into that, and it made for a really, really kind of funny thing that I've tweeted out a few times. So 2-0 over Jacoby. I'm feeling like I need to change the name because the chips just aren't there. And if you guys have a suggestion for a change in my club name, I would be happy to take them. I'm not sure when or if I will change it, but that's kind of just the way I'm feeling. Serie A, without question, your best budget league, I think, this year. Just the the depth and the price kind of relation makes it really, really a choice for climbing divisions, and getting some quality players in there. I really want to go out and get Pogba. I think he'd help this team out massively. A lot of people are really crazy about Pereira. Not my favorites. I'd rather have Mertens, a smaller player, a little bit more agile player. But I think Pereira would be a good shout in the midfield as well. If I wanted to move Nainggolan back to the CM spot, I'd probably bring Pereira in as my other central midfielder. But Sammy doing a good job cutting out the attack, taking it away right there. Nainggolan up to Dybala. Dybala, nice little bit of hold-up play. Claudio Marquisio on the overlap and trying to find a gap. Should have pinged it right there. I mean, Dybala was wide open. Didn't do it and forced myself into a little bit more creative play. Dybala managing to tuck it away nicely. 45th minute, though. These things do indeed help out on FIFA when you can get the ball in your opponent's final third in the 45th minute. Things are more often than not going to turn out a little bit better for you. And we're going to go ahead and watch that one back as we celebrate. And this game is about to get truly, truly frustrating. Because I was in control of this game. I slide over the ball there, really disappointed, and we get bounce, and it falls right to Cameron Jerome of all people. I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely horrible and frustrating. And that's how that one's going to come to a close. So we go ahead and drop 2 points there, which is not good. That is not what we want, not what we're looking for. And you can see it was a even-ish game on chances. I felt like I had higher quality chances than he did, and I had more possession. He just hit me on the counter a few times and had a bunch of shots that were like, I don't know why you even... Anyways, it's neither here nor there. We need to go out and do a little bit of squad maintenance as we come to a close of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed 2 episodes in 2 days. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I promise. And I'm hoping to kind of continue this along. There's going to be something that I think is going to be a little bit different from what I would normally do. It's going to be completely unrelated to FIFA or footy coming up here, but I watched a video it was on like how to get your dream girl or something. It's just fantastic advice for some of you younger guys, and it's not like, I wouldn't say, well, I'll go into it all in the video. Some of you are going to be like, Japes, you don't know how to get girls. And I was like, I would say that is not the case. But I'll go into it in the video and kind of maybe pop on the camera and have a little chat with you guys. So it should be a little bit of fun, do a little Q&A or something. I don't know. Lots of different things coming up. But I want to get back to interacting with you guys, because one of my favorite things about doing YouTube, when I'm really, really liking it, is the community involved. And that's what kind of kept me going hot for a really long time. So I want to get back to that, get back to interacting with you guys. Feel free to tweet me at AirJapesFIFA. Let me know what you think. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.